Marrie, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell me the story of how you two met?
Well, my parents every summer would go to the lake in Canada, and the place was called Turkey Point, which is on Lake Erie, and just have a nice summer holiday there, water skiing, swimming, sunbathing. This was back in the 60s. And I was sitting on the pier with a few girlfriends and telling them my story, and then all of a sudden I looked up and I saw this figure in the distance coming onto the pier. Now we're all dressed in bathing suits and
Mhm.
swimwear, and we're swimming and this, that, and the other. And here he comes, dark trousers. In fact, they were black,
Mhm.
white shirt, and a tie, and a
Nice man.
straw kind of a Panama hat. And, so he stood out.
Yeah.
And so I invited him to come and sit down. And so he continued to talk, and we just talked and talked and talked, and then later moved to the beach. And I think the next time I saw him, he was talking to another girl, and I thought, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Man.
I know. I was okay. Okay, next.
Yeah.
Well, but 6 months later, I receive a letter, and it's a letter from Roger. And then we start this lovely correspondence, and we just start writing. In those days, you just wrote everything.
Mhm.
And then the next summer, he was coming up again. He was on his way to Alaska, and he says, "I would like to come by and see you." And I said, "Well, I'll be in the same place that I met you last year." And so when he came up this time, for some reason, Roger reached for my hand, and I reached for his, and man, that was it. It was like love at
Sparkly.
first touch.
That was love.
It was just like a silence, and oh my gosh.